What is up there, guys? The Wiz back at it again for another video. And today we're going to be talking some more Star versus the Forces of Evil right here, right now. So let's get right to it. Alright, so I wanted to focus on the series finale, and yes, it did end in a seemingly happy-go-lucky type of way, but there still might be some trouble ahead. At least that's what I see. Number one is, of course, Mina. Yes, this chick is still alive with her resentment for monsters still in check. Now, we see from her face that she's basically weakened, which, you know, makes sense since she doesn't have her powers anymore, and most people would think, well, since she's powerless, she isn't really much of a threat anymore. Well, in my eyes, she's still a pretty huge threat. Like she said in the episode, you can get rid of me, but I'll never really be gone. I've got a lot of good ideas, and we saw that Manfred decided to go ahead and join Mina. You know what's more powerful than a sword, a gun, a shield, or magic? Words, my friends. Word of mouth is a very dangerous weapon over here. People's lives get destroyed by it. Especially, you ever been to high school? Once rumor spreads about somebody, it is basically over for that person. And Mina has a really big mouth. Anyone that isn't really crazy about monsters suddenly appearing, which I would imagine most people would, she can basically assemble her own little clan. Or if she were to, like, you know, wither and die, she could always spread her belief to someone else, and thus the hate cycle will continue, which kinda sucks. But let's be honest, there's always that one person that will not accept change and things like that. Or if anything, you know, Mina's legacy could again live on, and somebody can look up to Mina, and that'll be their little haha, I'm just following what Mina taught me and getting rid of the monsters and all this stuff over here. Now, number two, the other big threat that I see over here, now this is going to be a little bit more political, thinking more realistically, real world, like if this actually happened to us, how things would go down. But the other big threat, of course, is humans in general. Now, I know humans were technically humans, but that was just those little group of people. Now, you just threw everybody over there. Now, of course, a huge plot point of this show was basically trying to get the humans and the monsters to play along with each other and live in peace, which we basically accomplished. But now, once again, you just shoved everything on planet Earth. While most people might be cool with this sudden change, and I think it's just going to take a bit of an adjustment period, I guarantee you many people are not going to be happy about this. Like, this could be a very territorial thing, or this could be one of those human/governments gonna pull a let's destroy all monsters button. And the biggest problem with any of these situations is that Star really isn't in a position where she could do anything, in the sense that she's just a normal girl now with no magic. Maybe she could pull a Taku no Jutsu, but to most humans, governments, and everybody else, she's just a random little girl. So would Star and her friends just have to live their own lives in their own little corner? I guess, but that totally breaks what the show has been trying to do, which of course is having everyone play nice together. Now, like I said, this is a cartoon or whatever, so most likely it's up to our imaginations that everything will, in a nutshell, be happy-go-lucky. But realistically, these are kind of the problems that I see that could happen later down the line. Not to mention, yo, I feel as though they really could have explored this more. This ending seemed more like a season finale than a series finale. Like, yo, like, I don't know, maybe magic could have returned in some way, shape, or form for Star to pull off one last little trick over here. Now, the only other really big threat that I could possibly see happening is, you know, Seth actually making his appearance. Seth is, like, you know, this monster over here that basically kind of hates humans and everything. And I was thinking maybe Seth could team up with Mina, but that doesn't really make much sense since Seth wants to basically kill humans, but Mina basically wants to kill monsters, so their ideas are kind of, like, you know, divided unless they can see some way to compromise, and maybe. So Seth is a possibility if they want to explore something later down the line in, like, their own movie or a comic or, you know, a short. I really feel as though we need a little bit more of a conclusion than what we got for when it comes to Star versus the Force of Evil, because it ended very open-endedly over here. But guys, that is basically it picked for this video, those were the potential threats that I could see happening to Star vs. the Force of Evil with their whole world being cleaved together. So guys, what I want to know in the comment section below is, hey, what are your thoughts? Do you think any of these things could possibly happen? Or, hey, it's a cartoon, just pretend everything ended with rainbows and sunshines? Or, what do you think could have possibly happened? You think they're going to run smoothly? Are we going to get a little bit of trouble over here? So guys, leave all your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, as that really helps me out. If you aren't already, you can follow me on Twitter, same thing as my YouTube channel, which is Ed the Wiz. I'm also on Instagram, which is MattSwag12345, where I post all the good stuff. So until next time, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say, bye, pal!